Corey Morales had the game-winning RBI. That happened with an RBI single in inning number 5. Alan Durant, the save, is 17. Game took 3 hours and 35 minutes. There was an hour and 32-minute rain delay to start. A 28-minute delay for maintenance on the field last night in the bottom of the third. And the total attendance, 5,703 to see it for Winnipeg. They lose game 78 officially, and a 7-inning game coming up for game 79 momentarily. Take a timeout when we come back. We'll see if we've got a best Windows best play. We'll also pick a player in the game. So quick 2-minute and 10-second timeout. Back with our final segment of the post game, and then we'll send it back to the stations for about 20 minutes. For some, a musical interlude. For others on TSN, it will be a best of coming up. We'll do that right after these on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Leave the daily grind behind and treat yourself to what is by far Winnipeg's best happy hour. Monday through Friday from 3 until 5, the lounge at your favorite Pony Corral location has happy hour appetizers at half price. And on top of that, every Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday, you can get 49-cent wings and ribbies.
At www.bestwd.ca. So a final score of 2-1 for Sioux Falls here this afternoon, as this was the resumption of the game that was suspended last night. We're going to go at 3:40, they tell us, so in about 20 minutes time. So we'll kind of hustle out for some music on CJ Radio and a encore presentation here on TSN 1290 as well. So our player of the game here is brought to you by Sabre Agencies. Let Sabre Agencies and Intact Insurance be your top player for home and business insurance. Sabre Agencies, your best policies, our experience. Today's player of the game, I'm going to go with Kaohi Downing. He came in, gave the Goldeyes 2 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, a couple of strikeouts, 1 walk. He hit a batter, but I thought he pitched very well. The bullpen's done a real nice job. Ryan Skoma gets honorable mentions as well, aboard 3 times. Also, Brendan Lafferty and Chris Kissick did a real good job out of the bullpen as well. The Goldeyes did not do enough offensively here. So, Kaohi Downing will pick up $25 in gift certificates to the Clay Oven restaurant. The Clay Oven with a new location at Shaw Park, also serving Hawk menu, Indian Chinese fusion food. Final score 2-1 for Sioux Falls. More baseball still to come, though, as the Goldeyes and Canaries will look to win the third and deciding game of this series as to who will win the series, because they're split at 1 win apiece. The Goldeyes also looking to help themselves on the out-of-town scoreboard and in the standings if they can get some help from Lincoln over Gary again today. The lead for Gary on Winnipeg is 4.5. Game 79 comes up in about 20 minutes' time. So we'll take a timeout. We'll send it back to our respective stations. We'll talk to you about 3:40. Stay tuned, everybody, on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
There once was a young boy named Eric who had a passion for trucks. Big trucks, little trucks. He loved them all. Who vowed one day trucks would be his life's work. And when he grew up, he bought some trucks. Lots of them. Tough, hard-working, shiny, silver trucks with big logos. You've seen them around. I know you have. Eric's so proud of his trucks, he carries a picture of them in his wallet. Johnson Waste Management. Doing our best to be the very best.
If you love East Indian food and want to introduce your friends to it, bring them to the Clay Oven. They have the best butter chicken in town. Plus, the new Hakka menu features Indian-Chinese fusion. First-timers will love exploring the flavors of our tally platters. Another fresh batch of naan bread is coming out of the oven right now. The Clay Oven, with 3 locations, including the brand new restaurant, open year-round in the ballpark. Reserve your dinner party or game day seat on the patio at clayoven.ca.
Right now, you don't care that money problems can happen to anyone. You don't want to hear people telling you they understand what you're going through. You don't want words. You want a way forward, out of your debt, so your creditors stop calling. LC Taylor is your debt rescue, helping you build a plan to climb back onto solid financial ground. You can do it. You just need a helping hand. So take ours. LC Taylor, Trustees in Bankruptcy. Your way forward. At lctaylor.com.
In the competitive world of aluminum fishing boats, the bar has been raised again. Introducing the new aluminum Kingfisher Revolution with exclusive pre-flex hull technology that delivers super strong construction, increased performance, and load handling without extra weight. It's the perfect combination for the weekend angler or fishing fanatic. Discover these revolutionary boats at kingfisherboats.com or give Girton Equipment a call at 1-800-619-0614. Kingfisher, fish the good times.
OTR, PTI, the reporters, and more. Welcome to the best of TSN TV on TSN 1290.
Not just the greatest running back in the NFL, not just one of the greatest of all time. He's also in danger of going down as the last great running back. Adrian Peterson, running back, philanthropist, all-around nice guy, and History Channel buff. Did Moses get the 10 Commandments from aliens or from God?
God, of course.
You commented about your love for the History Channel and the fact that you don't believe necessarily everything that you see on it.
No, yeah, I definitely love the History Channel because you're able to get some good knowledge there, and there's not really much good to come on TV, so watch some of the history, and it's fun. I checked out the Bibles series, and that was pretty incredible.
So
everything is on there is not true. I know that much.
Well, I've learned a long time ago doing television. Don't believe what a lot of people on TV say, but you can believe this. You're an extraordinary franchise running back, but for the first time since 1963, a running back wasn't drafted in the first round. Why do you think the franchise running back position is disappearing?
I think this past year, it was just kind of watered down as far as the running back position. That's it. And, but I am seeing that transition, even more so into the college league where, they're kind of going into the, more of a spread and passing formation as far as offense is involved. So that kind of hurts the running back. But I feel like that, me, Aaron Foster, Marshawn Lynch, those guys, we're really still setting the table for young guys to continue to be inspired to be that great running back.
So, Adrian, if I made you the head coach of a football team in the NFL and you had a pretty good quarterback, but you had a guy like yourself or a guy like Marshawn Lynch, would you build your offense around the running game as opposed to a lot of teams, like, as you say, that it's pass first?
Yeah. I'm going to build my team around my stronghold. So if that's at the running back position, then I'm going to build around that as well. I feel like the running game complements the pass and vice versa. So each, it goes hand in hand, but if that's my stronghold, I'm definitely going to build my team around the run.
Adrian, are you happy that this summer people like me aren't coming up to you all the time and saying, how's your knee? How's rehab? Are you going to be okay? You must love not hearing that all the time.
I do. People, it's funny because some people still ask me how my knee is going, how it's feeling. And I'm like, did you guys watch last year? And I should tell you the answer right there. But it's definitely not as strong as it was last year as far as how many people came up to me asking me about my knee.
I'm interested. You said the guy you look forward to playing, one of the guys that you look forward most to playing was Ray Lewis. He's now gone. Who are you looking forward to seeing face-to-face on the field?
I don't think we played the Texans, but, J.J. Watts is a guy that I like, man. He is incredible. He's an incredible athlete, just incredible talent. And he played with that same passion that Ray plays with and that I play with. So, guys like him and, Patrick Willis, those are guys I look forward to playing against.
Adrian, I think that you have ruined every parent's ability to tell his kids not to use the we, because you use the we, actually, to rehab your knee, right? So when my kids say they're doing it for their health, they're not lying.
They're not lying at all, and if you've been active with the we, you can actually get some good exercise in with playing the Wii. So, I was able to, play a couple snowboard games and some skiing games, and it helped with me, getting back stable and stabilizing my left knee and building strength into my leg as well. So it played a big role.
So, and before we go to break, earlier this month, you retweeted a woman's message, this is what she wrote, listening to my 8-year-old try to get my 4-year-old to eat something by telling him Adrian Peterson likes it. So I think you should do a public service right now, and you should tell kids they should eat their vegetables or whatever it is you think's important. Let me hear you say that.
Oh, yeah. One of the most important things for kids to eat is eat their vegetables. I am very critical about what I put in my body, and I feel like one of the best sources of protein is greens, so make sure you get your greens in.
Ever try sucking an orange through a straw? How about 5?
Oh, come on!
It can happen, because we're blending up a difference at Jugo Juice. Our fresh fruit smoothies knock it out of the park with over 5 servings of fruit jammed into every 24-ounce cup. This season, make it a mini combo with a zesty Southwest chicken wrap. Get healthy on the go with Jugo Juice. Find us at Shaw Park and online at jugojuice.com.
You're going to thrive in a big way at the Collegiate on the University of Winnipeg campus, Canada's only high school at university. I'm Julia, a grade 9 student, and I chose the Collegiate because it's a great place to be who you are, make friends, and connect with teachers who treat you like an individual. Attending the Collegiate also prepares students in grades 9 to 12 for their transition to university. It's a decision I'm so glad I made. To learn more about the Collegiate at the University of Winnipeg, visit uwinnipeg.ca/collegiate.
Buying or selling your home is overwhelming, stressful, and where do you start? Realtors know real estate and will guide you through the most important financial decision of your life. Plus, Goldeyes fans, pick up a copy of the Real Estate News and search for Goldie for your chance to win great prizes with our In the Hood promotion. Remember, the Real Estate News is available in print, online, or mobile. Either way, it's in your hands.
The Winnipeg Real Estate News.com.
Leave the daily grind behind and treat yourself to what is by far Winnipeg's best happy hour. Monday through Friday from 3 until 5, the lounge at your favorite Pony Corral location has happy hour appetizers at half price. And on top of that, every Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday, you can get 49-cent wings and ribbies. It's all part of Winnipeg's best and most delicious happy hour at your local Pony Corral lounge. Proud to be celebrating 25 years.
Block parties, weddings, whatever. Make your next party a backyard affair with Archangel Fireworks.
Hey, friendo. Shh. I love this one. Yeah, me too. So, I just want to say, shh. Watch this. Buddy, you throw the best parties.
Birthdays, office functions, tea parties. With Archangel Fireworks, the sky is your canvas. See them at Confusion Corner and at archangelfireworks.com.
Ah, nice day. Want a drink?
Yeah, pass me a Pepsi.
How you doing?
Whoa. Did you hear that? Open your Pepsi.
How you doing?
That was awesome.
Hit it out of the park this summer.
How you doing?
With the cool, refreshing taste of Pepsi. Pepsi. Live for now.
It's summer. The perfect time to kick back and relax with friends and family. This summer, make it easy on yourself with catering by Chicken Delight. From a feast for a few to feeding your whole crew, Chicken Delight will put a smile on everyone's face with their famous chicken, fabulous pizza, ribs that rock, and more. Pick it up or have it delivered. Give us a call or send us your catering order at chickendelight.com.
So don't cook tonight. Tonight, all right. Call Chicken Delight.
Win a diamond at the Diamond. Presented by Free Jive Winnipeg and Bijou Jewelry. Pick up your special edition Free Jive paper at the Wednesday, August 28th Goldeyes game. Fill out the entry form and drop it in the ballot box for your chance to win a loose diamond worth more than $2,500. Free Jive Winnipeg. Online, on site, on the street. Delivered to hundreds of restaurants and thousands of inboxes every week. For advertising info, visit freejivewinnipeg.com. Brought to you by iTech LASIK, Boston Pizza, and Herzing College.
Greenwood Inn and Suites. They come by their name honestly. Greenwood is one of the few Winnipeg Airport hotels awarded a 4-key eco rating. Their strong commitment to our environment extends to creating the most comfortable home away from home for their guests. Special group room rates, 8,000 square feet of meeting space, on-site pool, hot tub, steam room, restaurant, and lounge, plus complimentary airport shuttle service, parking, and more. Bring your special events home to the Greenwood Inn and Suites. GreenwoodWinnipeg.com.
You're listening to the best of TSN TV on TSN 1290 and TSN1290.ca.
Mike, the eccentric one.
What was that, Mike?
I like that word eccentric.
Do you have anything pertinent to ask, or are we just going around and around here?
And I can just say without question or hesitation, Michael, you're fired.
I have put on the Gary Payton earrings.
No, not in my house.
Oh my gosh, you really never know how people see you until you're a cartoon character. A full animated OTR coming soon. Right now, not a shock, hockey players at a golf course. Great cause. Fourth period, raising funds for CAMH, which obviously I think is an amazing charity. The Blues, Alex Pietrangelo, and Brian Elliott. Alex, first off, you're a restricted free agent. You have to check your cell phone right now for what I'm imagining are a ton of offer sheets. So you go ahead and do that while I say, hey, Brian, it's great to talk to you. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, good to be here. I'm not waiting for any calls right now, hopefully.
No. It's kind of bizarre how guys like Alex don't get offers because guys like Alex never come available when they're unrestricted free agents. They're just not the same players then.
Yeah, that's true. He's obviously really young guy, but has been around the league and he's a pretty special player on the ice, so hopefully we can keep him around.
So, Brian, you're married. I know Alex is single. Imagine that you observed his social life. You've probably seen lots of things. Anything in particular?
No, he has no social life, so it's hard to observe that.
Well, how about this? Give me an R, give me an A, give me an S, give me an M, or in some other order.
No comment. I don't know that joke.
I was told and tipped off that Alex is dating actually a former St. Louis Rams cheerleader.
Yeah, he is. She was former. I think he told her to stop because he was getting jealous of all the guys looking at her.
So, Alex, you've done some interviews for TSN. Can you grab a microphone and ask Brian a couple of questions? Let's see what you've got with the mic in your hand.
Oh, I got lots of dirt on him, but I'll try and keep it PG. Goalies in general, they always say that they're somewhat strange. I know Michael was talking about rating Marty Brodeur, and he seems pretty normal. What do you rank yourself out of 10 in terms of being strange? Because I think it's about a 14.
I'd probably have to say, I don't know, I'd say a 5. I like to be a little bit weird, a little bit strange, but keep it on the normal side too, so guys like this will still stop some pucks for me in front of me.
Mike, I think he doesn't watch himself before games, so he doesn't know how weird he actually is.
I mean, every goaltender underestimates their own weirdness. Braden Holtby, we're talking to a guy who does this with the droplets. He claims he's a 5. We know he's an 8. So what would you rate your goaltender, Brian Elliott, now on the scale of 1 to 10, if Bricks-Galop's a 10?
No, he's saying no. He's pretty normal. I'd give him a 4. He's a pretty normal guy. I know no one probably believes me, but he's pretty normal. It's
Thanks,
nice.
buddy.
It's nice having a good strong goalie back there mentally.
Went from a 14 to a 4 pretty quickly. Now, Brian, do you have any goaltending quirks, Patrick? Well, of course, talk to his goalposts. I mean, every guy seems like they've got something a little bit weird. How about you?
I have a lot of routines. I don't know. I wouldn't call them superstitions or anything, but I don't do too much. I'm pretty quiet before the games, and if guys really need to talk to me, they'll talk to me, but otherwise they leave me alone, and I'll do my job as long as they'll do theirs.
Let's go back to our correspondent, Alex. Do you have another question for Mr. Brian Elliott of the Blues?
Do you know who always knocks over your pads before games when you're warming up? Because it's me.
I didn't know who it was.
I always do a little run through the dressing room, Michael, and I always knock over his pads, and then I tend to leave them and blame it on somebody else.
Something about the summertime and the golf course, everyone's honest. Do you guys, I imagine you would, you must hate the Los Angeles Kings right now a lot?
It's been tough, but you know what? It's become a pretty good rivalry over the past couple seasons, even in the regular season with the, playoff series that we have. But, we're moving forward. Hopefully next year is the year that we get an opportunity to beat them.
We talked to your coach, Ken Hitchcock, from time to time. I got to say, he's actually one of the most interesting guys away from the rink. But he's always bragging now that he's really mellowed, that he's a different guy. You didn't necessarily see him before, but from what you can tell, has Hitchcock mellowed?
I've known a few guys that have played for him in the past, like in Kalamazoo when he was coaching, I think it was the IHL back then, and he said he's mellowed a lot since then, but he still gets fired up a lot, and that's what we like about him. He's passionate and really wants the best out of his players, and that's great. But I think he's softened up in his older age.
Okay, before we go, let's say Brian's a 5 out of 10 on the weird scale. What is Yaroslav Halak? Now, you guys got to be honest. What out of 1 to 10?
5.1.
So he's weirder than me, okay.
I hope he's not watching. We'll say a 6, 6.5. They're both pretty normal, I guess you can say.
I can almost guarantee you that he's not watching right now. Thanks for talking to us, guys. Really appreciate it. Go out and have a great golf tournament.
All right, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Midtown Car Wash cleans your car inside and out and leaves your car sparkling. Their fresh water quality products and modern equipment provide customers the very best in auto cleaning, inside and out. For over 50 years, Midtown Car Wash has been dedicated to providing the best full-service vehicle cleaning by our friendly, experienced staff. For the very best in auto cleaning, visit Midtown Car Wash, 344 Gertrude Street at Donald.
Have you heard of PlayNow.com? It's Manitoba Lottery's new online gaming site. It has safe, secure, and legal online sports betting. If you're a sports fan, you'd better listen up. You can bet on your favorite sports on PlayNow.com. From bandy to baseball, from football to Finnish volleyball, there are thousands of ways to bet every day. Haven't joined PlayNow.com yet? Sign up using promo code PlayNowSports and get $10 free towards your first sports bet. Some conditions apply. Remember, keep it a game.
Cheers to the NSA slow pitch team whose uniforms are not uniform at all. Cheers to the times where more prep goes into playing after the game than playing in it. Cheers to the team who carries the cooler to the bench first and then maybe goes back to the van for the bats, balls, and gloves. Cheers from the Bud family, Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Light Lime. Proud sponsors of your Winnipeg Goldeyes and every NSA slow pitch team in Winnipeg. Go get 'em.
You're tired of waking up each day with the aches and pains of daily life. Looking for a proven solution to ease your suffering, not another drug that temporarily masks the pain? You need to get on the road to recovery, and you need a treatment that will address the cause of your pain. Manitoba chiropractors are available without the wait, and your care is partially covered by Manitoba Health and most private insurance plans.
Manitoba Chiropractors. Making life better.
Is this the year you catch the big one? It could be if you got the right bait and tackle from Pro-Am Tackle, Winnipeg's exclusive pro shop. Rods, reels, GPS, fish finders, trolling motors, you name it, Pro-Am's got it. And the price is right. Service is exceptional, and they have the only live bait tank in town. So make this the year you haul in more than ever before with a little help from Pro-Am Tackle. Winnipeg's premier bait shop, 1094 Nairn Avenue.
Downtown Winnipeg is the place to be this summer. Get downtown and enjoy fun festivals, concerts, and tours. Catch a Goldeyes game, visit exceptional shopping and dining districts, get a taste for Winnipeg's distinct urban culture, and check out the Out to Lunch concert series with free music downtown every Wednesday at noon all summer long. For info on concert locations and other downtown events, visit downtownwinnipegbiz.com. Get down this summer. Downtown.
Discover la francophonie in Manitoba.
L'Arbrerie, Île-des-Chênes, Sainte-Rose-du-Lac, Notre-Dame-de-Lourdes, Saint-Pierre-Joli, Saint-Boniface, and way much more.
In our friendly province, we are fortunate. French is everywhere and has lots to offer. Open your mind, add a French twist to your life, and enjoy the richness of another beautiful culture right here in Manitoba.
Venez voir. Vous serez surpris. Surpris. Venez voir.
Buying or selling your home is one of the most important financial decisions you'll ever make. Realtors know the market, understand the strategy, and will negotiate in your best interests. Plus, Goldeyes fans, pick up a copy of the Real Estate News and search for Goldie for your chance to win great prizes with our In the Hood promotion. Remember, the Real Estate News is available in print, online, or mobile. Either way, it's in your hands.
WinnipegRealEstateNews.com. Your fielder's choice for every minute of Winnipeg Goldeyes baseball. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, we welcome you back to downtown Winnipeg, and a 7-inning game is before us here. The regularly scheduled game. Goldeyes lose the completion of the suspended game 2-1. They did not do anything offensively. They had 3 hits, all singles. And we'll see as the third game of the series is up for grabs to win the series what happens here this afternoon. And it's game 79 for the Goldeyes. They are 41-37. Sioux Falls at 33-46. The Goldeyes now 4.5 games back of Gary for the wild card lead. You know, best case scenario, and it wouldn't be that bad in terms of coming out of the weekend, is the Goldeyes are playing the 6th and final game of their homestand here, and they could go 5-1, which is excellent. And if they were to win and Lincoln sweeps Gary, well, they'd be 3.5 back, which is not half bad at all. I think that a lot of people were sort of looking to see if the Goldeyes could win both and then get some help. It could be 2.5, but still 3 weeks to go in the season, and a lot of time for the Goldeyes to try to catch the Gary South Shore Railcats, even though they don't have any games against the Railcats. They need help in the out-of-town scoreboard. But to come out of this, best case scenario, 3.5 back, or at least holding serve at 4.5 would be all right. Goldeyes need to win here today with 4 starting down in Sioux Falls. Pardon me, down in Sioux City after this series with Sioux Falls beginning tomorrow night. Goldeyes will wear white again, white tops, white pants, and a gray top, check that, black top, gray pant for the Sioux Falls Canaries. And it will be Andy Champion getting the start here for Sioux Falls, and Champion is from Evansville, Indiana. He's a rookie, 6'7", 235 pounds, a lefty, and he will be 26 years old coming up in September. So it's lefty versus lefty here, and for Winnipeg, Chris Salamita will get the start, and Salamita is 2-0 on the year. This will be his 4th start for Winnipeg, and he has an ERA of 3.25. Salamita from Watervliet, New York, and Chris is 29 years old. Let's have a look at the numbers of the 2 starters. On the Rubber, brought to you by Cal Tire. 5 convenient locations in the capital region. We're more than just tires. Cal Tire, true service. So for Adam Champion, excuse me, they had Andy written down here. It's Adam Champion. Adam Champion will make his 19th start. He's 6-7 on the year with a 5.79 ERA. And he'll face Chris Salamita in what is a very important game for the Goldeyes here this afternoon. And for Salamita, he has some pretty good numbers. Chris, since joining the team, now making his 4th start. He's 2-0 with a 3.26 ERA against Adam Champion. Not Andy, Adam. And they won't do the anthems here, so once the players get introduced, we're just going to go right ahead. Let's have a look at the starting lineups. They're brought to you by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Fans, when you visit the Sky Suite level here at Shaw Park, make sure and stop and relax in one of the 3 Lazy Boy Comfort Zones. Each Lazy Boy Comfort Zone is fully furnished with the latest Lazy Boy sofas, love seats, coffee tables, and their world-famous recliners. The Winnipeg Goldeyes would like to thank Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, located at 1425 Ellis, for their support. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, live life comfortably. So it will be Chris Salamita getting the start for the Goldeyes, and he'll face a lineup that looks like this for Sioux Falls. Nick Van Straten will lead it off, and he is in center field. Corey Morales bats second. He'll play it short. Marcos Rodriguez will bat third. He's out in right. Reggie Abercrombie will play in this game, but he will be the DH, and he'll bat cleanup. Tim Pahuda will bat fifth. He's at first. Jared Clark batting sixth at third base, and the bottom 3 for Steve Shirley. J.P. Ramirez batting 7th, out and left. Kevin Dultz is catching, hitting 8th. And Stephen King rounds out the lineup. He'll be at second, batting 9th. That lineup again for the 33 and 46 Canaries. Van Straten, Morales, Rodriguez, Abercrombie to DH, Pahuda, Clark, Ramirez, Dultz, and King. Glad to have you along. 6,008 is the attendance here today. And people enjoying a really nice day. We've had a little bit of cloud cover come in, but still sunshine on the field. For this one today, Goldie and Goldet are running around out there as Chris Salamita will get his warm-up pitches on the mound, and we're just about ready to go. Home plate umpire Joe Stegner will put on the mask and watch a couple pitches, then we'll see the throwdown. And then we'll see Nick Van Straten step up. Wind is shifted right to left. It was left to right to start our day today, which for a lot of people associated around here began around 9 in the morning. It'll be a full 8 hours and beyond by the time people depart the ballpark today. For some of the fans as well. We'll get here when the doors open at 12:30. And make their way down before that for some of the fun and games on the promenade. And Salamita will get a couple more pitches. Andy Jude will go out toward third base to coach. The field is in really good shape here at Shaw Park. Don Ferguson and his crew have done an exceptional job again. And one thing about it, I don't mean to be facetious, but they know how to grow grass around here. So here is Nick Van Straten. And Van Straten in game 2 was 1 for 4 with a sacrifice. And so far in the series is 2 for 9. He struck out 4 times. He'll stand in from the right side to get it started. And Chris Salamita will look in. And he'll rock, kick, and fire. The first pitch is swung on and fouled away. And we're underway today at 3:50. 50 minutes after 3 o'clock, 10 before 4, and strike 1 to Nick Van Straten. And the opening pitch brought to you by the Greenwood Inn and Suites. Make the Greenwood Inn and Suites your home base for all your accommodation, dining, and meeting needs in Winnipeg. Pitch is swung on and fouled back again. And it's 0-2. Call toll-free today to the Greenwood, 888-233-6730. Corey Morales stands on deck. The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball bounced out towards short. In front of it, Mazzola up with it. And he throws to first. Just in time to get Van Stratton for out number 1. Our home plate umpire here for game number 2. Joe Stegner calls the balls and strikes. Steve Linton is the crew chief. He's over at first. And Sean Hicks is at third base. So Stegner, our home plate umpire, Linton at first, Hicks is at third for game 2 here today. Here's Corey Morales. He drove in the game-winning run in game 2. He was 2 for 5 in the second game and is 2 for 10 in the series. First pitch is swung on and fouled back for strike 1. 3 home runs and 36 driven in. And a new ball request for Chris Salamita. Defensively for the Goldeyes in game 2, Luis Allen. The other half of the battery, Ryan Skoma. At first base, Amos Ramon. At second, Josh Mazzola at short. Sharonald DeCaster at third. Then it's Lentini, Graham, and Sadler left to right in the outfield. Pitch is swung on and pounded foul right back down in the box. And it's 0-2. So Allen catching. Skoma is at first base. Ramon at second. Mazzola at short. DeCaster at third. Phelan Lentini, Tyler Graham, Ray Sadler left to right in the outfield. The DH is Casey Harther here for the third and final game of the series in game 2 today. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Morales down on strikes. Strikeout number 1 for Chris Salamita. That first strikeout brought to you by Manitoba Hydro. Manitoba Hydro reminds you to be safe around electricity. Folks, 1 strike, and you're out. Here's Marcos Rodriguez, 0 for 4 in the middle game of this series, and he's 1 for 9 in the series overall. Hitting .322 coming into yesterday's action. 5 home runs, 37 driven in. And a left-handed batter. First pitch is inside, ball 1. So 2 away. We'll play 7. More if required. And Salamita looks in, gets the sign, rocks, kicks, and fires. And a fastball swung on, bounced back up the middle to his right. A diving stop by Ramon. Had it go in and out of his glove, and it spilled away from him. And Rodriguez across first base with an infield single. No throw. And Reggie Abercrombie, the batter. Reggie had 2 at-bats and played the 3.5 innings in game number 2, then did not continue today. He is 2 for 6 in the series, a couple of doubles, and 2 runs scored. 3 homers, 11 driven in for Reggie. And always dangerous, batting from the right side. First pitch, breaking ball swung on and missed for strike 1. Hitting .359 on the year. Good breaking ball there by Salamita to start him off at 0-1, and he waved right through it. Reggie, a tall man, makes his home in Georgia. The 0-1. Breaking ball, broken bat, bounced out toward third, but foul. The end of the bat ended up in shallow left. And 0-2 to Reggie Abercrombie, who will go back to his first base dugout and get a new stick. Reggie is 6'4", 235 pounds. He is 32 years old. 3 stops in Mexico this year: Puebla, Tabasco, and Tijuana. Resides in Columbus, Georgia, and back for his 4th stint, 4th year as a Sioux Falls Canary. Runner at first base in Marcos Rodriguez, who has a stolen base in this series and is 3 for 4 on the year in that department. Salamita will come set, 0-2 to Abercrombie. A long pause, and time called, and Abercrombie will step out. Get you an updated weather here as we start this one. I'm guessing we'll probably be low 20s, mid 70s, Celsius, Fahrenheit, respectively. Salamita will come set, and the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. And Abercrombie down on strikes. Couple strikeouts here for Salamita in the top of the first. And that's it for the Canaries. in the top of inning number 1. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. They come away empty. The Goldeyes are coming to bat when we return on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
It's furniture that has a story to tell. Discover the unrivaled character and craftsmanship only Manitoba Made can offer with Prairie Barnwood. Prairie Barnwood specializes in handcrafted furniture and decor made from dismantled barns from across the Canadian prairies. From mantels to countertops, furniture, even custom pieces, it's all made in Manitoba. See these one-of-a-kind works of art for yourself. Learn more about Manitoba Reclaimed Barnwood furniture today at prairiebarnwood.com.
If you love East Indian food and want to introduce your friends to it, bring them to the Clay Oven. They have the best butter chicken in town. Plus, the new Hakka menu features Indian Chinese fusion. First-timers will love exploring the flavors of our tally platters. Another fresh batch of naan bread is coming out of the oven right now. The Clay Oven with 3 locations, including the brand new restaurant open year-round in the ballpark. Reserve your dinner party or game day seat on the patio at clayoven.ca.
CIBC and the Winnipeg Goldeyes have partnered to fight cancer. On Sunday, October 6th, CIBC and Goldeyes employees, friends, and family will be running in Winnipeg for a future without breast cancer. Shaw Park, home of your Winnipeg Goldeyes, will host the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation CIBC Run for the Cure. For more information, to register to run, or to make a donation, go online to CIBC.com. Let's run for a future without breast cancer. Join in on Sunday, October 6th at Shaw Park.
Tyler Graham to lead it off, followed by Amos Ramon and Sharundle DeCaster against lefty Adam Champion. Sioux Falls comes away empty in the top of the first. The Goldeyes will go to work here offensively, and just 3 hits for Winnipeg in Game 2. All of them singles. Tyler Graham had a 4-game hitting streak broken up when he went 0 for 3 in Game 2. So 4 of 5 with hits. And Tyler is 8 for 20 on this homestand. First pitch is right down the middle for a strike. Graham 1 for 6 against Sioux Falls this weekend. Right-handed batter. 0-1. Swung on and fouled back to the screen. Strike 2. Defensively, here in Game 79 for the Goldeyes, for Sioux Falls, Kevin Dultz is catching. Tim Pahuda at first. Stephen King at second. 0-2 pitch is low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Corey Morales at short. Jared Clark at third base. Then J.P. Ramirez, Nick Van Stratton, and Marcos Rodriguez left to right in the outfield. 1-2 swung on, ground ball back of the middle, slowly rolled there, picked up by Stephen King, turns in front of the bag and fires back toward first to get Tyler Graham. There's 1 away. And the batter is Amos Ramon. Amos was 1 for 4 in game number 2. He is 2 for 7 in the series. He rides a 4-game hitting streak into this one. He'll step in from the right side. He drove Winnipeg's only run in game 2. First pitch is in there for a strike. Amos is 8 for 20 with 4 RBI on the homestand. The pitch is swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. 0-2 to Ramon. So again, defensively, Dultz catching here for Sioux Falls. Pahuda at first, King at second, Morales at short, Clark at third. 0-2. Swung on and fouled back into the mid of Dultz, and Amos Ramon will go down on strikes on 3 pitches. First strikeout for Adam Champion, and here's Sharundle DeCaster, who is 0 for 4 in his return with a couple of strikeouts. And then J.P. Ramirez, Nick Van Stratton, Marcos Rodriguez in the outfield. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Tomorrow, the Goldeyes have not named a starter just yet. The 0-1 is a breaking ball that's inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. And And the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, chopper out toward third, foul before it gets to the bag. Well, if you base it on the way they have been going, it's supposed to be Matt Rush. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 away, and the pitch. Half a swing. Breaking ball is low, didn't go around. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch is outside with a fastball. 3-2. Weather update here. It is sunny in the big city. We have 24 glorious degrees centigrade and 75 Fahrenheit. 3-2 is low ball 4, and DeCaster draws a 2-out free pass. So Adam Champion walks 1, strikes 1 out. Here comes Ryan Skoma. Humidity is 49%, and the wind is out of the west at 17 now. So again, it is 24 Celsius, 75 Fahrenheit. Here's Skoma, 1 for 2 in game 2 with a couple of walks. First pitch is down and away, ball 1. In the series, he is 4 for 6 with a home run. And he's had a great homestand. The pitch. Swung on, chopper off the instep, and he felt that, and he'll hobble that off. He is 10 of 18 in the homestand. A couple of home runs of the year, 41 driven in. Ronald DeCaster is over at first base. DeCaster stole 15 bases for the Goldeyes last year. He is 15 of 17. But off a left-hander, a little tougher to get a good lead, as is the case with Adam Champion on the hill here for Sioux Falls. No score. We're in the bottom of the first inning. A 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's low. Skoma had a notion and didn't go around. 2 balls and 1 strike. And he'll stand back in from the left-hand side, will Skoma. He's on a modest 3-game hitting streak. 2-1. Swung on, fouled away left side. Two. Well, this will end a pretty decent stretch at home for the Goldeyes. Last 16 games, pitches high and tight, 3-2. They've had 17 of the last 20 at home. And through the first 16, they've gone 12-4. That's pretty good production to get themselves back in this race. 3-2. Swung on, ground ball, fielded right by the pitcher. And Adam Champion in front of the mound will pick it up, throw to first base, and that is it for the Goldeyes here in the bottom of the first inning. No runs, no hits, and 1 left. We'll go to the second. We're scoreless on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
The Winnipeg Blue Bombers are back in action. And as official sponsors, Don's Photo and Canon are sending you to the sidelines as the team's official fan photographer. Capture the blue and gold from the field using the latest equipment provided by Canon, like the all-new Canon Rebel T5i. Its easy-to-use functions, stunning image quality, and DSLR features make the Canon Rebel T5i the best camera on the field. Get in on the action with your Winnipeg Blue Bombers and the all-new Canon Rebel T5i. Enter in-store at any Manitoba Don's Photo location to win. Visit BlueBombers.com for details.
Hi, I'm Denny from Denny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
And I'm quarterback Buck Pierce.
Hey guys, I'm having a big event and looking for a way to feed my group.
Call Danny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
We're looking after you with a full catering service or do-it-yourself hog roast with succulent pork, tender beef, turkey, chicken, pork ribs, and more. No group is too big or too small. Plus, you can keep the leftovers. We'll even pack it up for you.
Can't wait.
Visit Danny'sWholeHog.com or call 344-5675.
And we'll bring the flavor.
Cambrian Credit Union members will never say things like,
I just love paying service fees.
My high mortgage rate is amazing.
Of course I'll pay $1.50 to use this ATM.
With Cambrian Credit Union's great rates and hassle-free services, our members know we have their best interest at heart. Save more of your money with refunded service fees from the UNFI and Cambrian Credit Union. Cambrian Credit Union, building strong financial foundations to make your dreams come true.
Grand Slam Goldeyes coverage with Paul Edmonds. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Top of 2. We welcome you. No score. Tim Pahuta, Jared Clark, J.P. Ramirez, 5, 6, 7 in the order for Sioux Falls against Chris Salamita. Lefty here. First pitch to Pahuta is a little low, ball 1. Tim Pahuta has a home run in this series. Playing first base here for game 3. Pitch is swung on, popped up. Playable for DeCaster, over by the bag at third. And the third baseman will make the easy catch on that, and there's one away. And the batter, Jared Clark, who was 2 for 3 with a walk in game 2. And is 2 for 5 with 3 walks in the series. And Clark, 15 home runs, 42 driven in. Right-handed batter. First pitch is off the table, ball 1. Folks, drop into Home Run Sports. Still a Seigneurie Boulevard. Bishop Grandin entered a win in the Home Run Sports home run inning. Here's how it works. If a Goldeye player, it's a home run in any inning. We pick your name that day. The pitch is on the outside edge for a strike, 1-1. You'll receive an Easton prize package courtesy of Easton Sports, but you must hear your name on this program in order to know that you're a winner. And afterward, you must contact Home Run Sports within 30 days to claim your prize. You can do that in person or by calling 204-255-7687. No homers in game 2, so no winners here today. For game 3, 1-1 is outside, 2-1. Maybe today for tomorrow night in Sioux Falls. We do it every game. Top of 2, it's the Home Run Sports home run inning, brought to you by Home Run Sports. Get ready for your game. The 2-1 to Clark. Breaking ball swung on and fouled back, and it's 2-2. We're in the second, scheduled for 7, no score. On a beautiful day in downtown Winnipeg, and hope wherever you're tuning in from, it is as nice as it is here. Like warm, but not hot. And definitely a lot better than we've had all week. 3-1 is high. And actually, that should be 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 now, okay? 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Salamita has struck out 2. He'll look in to get the sign from Luis Allen. And the payoff is a breaking ball that missed inside, and Clark will draw a walk. So, second base runner of the ball game for Sioux Falls. It's a 1-out free pass, and here's J.P. Ramirez. And Ramirez came in and replaced Reggie Abercrombie when we resumed action today. He went 0 for 2 in game 2. And on Friday night, J.P. Ramirez, left-handed stick, ended up going 1 for 3 with a walk. First pitch is swung on and fouled back. So he's 1 for 5. His hit was a double. He's also walked. And he fouls on first pitch back to the screen for strike 1. Ramirez hitting just over 300. 8 homers, 46 driven in. And the pitch is swung on and rifled out to center field, but right there is going to be Graham. He makes the catch almost at second base. And now having to retreat to first is Jared Clark. And there'll be 2 away. That deep fly ball by J.P. Ramirez. And here's Kevin Dultz, who was the pancake batter today. So 2 down. And Kevin Dultz, 0 for 3 in game 2 with a walk. He did hit into a double play. He's 1 for 7 in the series. He is driven in a run. He stands in for the right-hand side. First pitch. Breaking ball on the inside edge for a strike. And the extra applause, of course, is everybody wants those free pancakes. 0-1 to Kevin Dultz. 2 away, runner at first base. We're scoreless here in the top of the second. And the pitch is a fastball that's just inside. 1-1.
Maybe a little help required.
There you go. Free stuff. 1 ball, 1 strike to the right-handed swinging catcher for Sioux Falls. Salamita comes set. 1-1. Swung on, foul back to the screen. 1-2. Trivia coming up next half inning, by the way, in the bottom of 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Salamita will lean over and look in to get the sign from Luis Allen. And he'll come set. And the pitch. Breaking ball. Did he go? Half a swing. They appeal at first. No, says Steve Linton. Count goes to 2-2. They're not booing because they thought that was a strike. They're booing because they want the pancakes sooner than this count can get deeper. Here you go. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The chant of pancakes. Pancakes. 2-2. Fastball. Cold third strike right over the heart of the plate. 3 flapjacks for everybody. 3rd strikeout for Salamita here in the afternoon. No runs, no hits, 1 left for Sioux Falls. Bottom 2 is next, so is trivia. No score on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Impaired driving kills 30 people each year in Manitoba. Every drink affects your ability to drive safely. You might miss a stop sign or not see another vehicle. Maybe you don't notice the pedestrian crosswalk and you can't see the person walking right in front of you. If you plan to drink, plan ahead to get home safely. Don't drink and drive. A message from Manitoba Public Insurance.
If I said to you, you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Well, not if you got the body work done at Morey Auto Body, because beautiful body work is what they do best. They're not part of some giant chain, so they treat every customer like their only customer, and that means attention to detail like you wouldn't believe. Frame straightening, expert refinishing, even boat repairs, painting, and deckling. Morey Auto Body does it all and does it right. Really right. Right where you'd expect them to be, at 700 Morey. These guys hit it right out of the park.
Support your own. The Goldeyes and Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery, crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark, fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, and team-inspired Angry Fish Pilsner. All are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
Bottom of inning number 2. We welcome you back. My name is Paul Edmonds. Glad to have you along. Tim Debenham is our producer and operator back at our flagship station, TSN 1290. Riley Lachuk is operating the controls on the CJ Radio Network. And that's CJ 107.5 in Gimli, CJ 97.1 in Neepawa, and CJ 104.5 in Swan River. Glad that you folks in Neepawa got your power back on. Brendan McGranahan is helping us out on site. Here's Ray Sadler. First pitch from Adam Champion. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Hi to you folks on the World Wide Web, to our American friends, and wherever you're tuning in from. Hope you're enjoying a great day. And for everybody at the lake today in Manitoba, drive home safe tonight if you're coming home. Pitch is swung on and line down the left field line, foul. Strike number 2 to Ray Sadler. Sadler, Mazzola, and Harther here. No score, bottom 2. Sadler 0 for 7 in this series, and he's 2 for 16 with 4 walks on the homestand. The 0-2 pitch is low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Team leading 15 homers and 52 driven in. Leading it off here, Mazzola to follow, and then Casey Harther. We present trivia here. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Ray Sadler down on strikes. Second strikeout for Adam Champion. And here's Josh Mazzola. Mazzola 0 for 4 in game 2 with a couple of strikeouts. He is hitless in this series. He's 0 for 7 with 4 punchies. And he's 4 for 18 on the homestand. First pitch. It's outside, ball 1. Josh, 12 homers, 50 driven in. 1 away in the inning. And the 1-0 is a changeup that's in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Let's present trivia, and it's brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel, specializing in spacious executive suites. Pitches low, 2 balls and 1 strike. Contest is open to those that haven't won in the last 30 days. We know who you are. You know who you are. 2-1 is in there for a strike. It's 2-2. And the reward is a pair of Goldeye tickets to one of the remaining home games in the regular season schedule. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball is in there for a called third strike. And Mazzola will go down looking. He has struck out 5 times in this series. And that's 3 strikeouts for Adam Champion. There's 2 away for Casey Harther. And you'll also be automatically entered into the grand prize draw drum for a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. First pitch to Harther. Swung on, and that's a little flare out toward the right side of the diamond. Backing up is King, and the second baseman will make the catch, and the Goldeyes are done 1-2-3 here in the second inning. Zeros across the board. We go to the third, scheduled for 7. We're scoreless on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Going on vacation can be exciting.
Bon voyage, Winnipeg.
But when you're miles away from Winnipeg, the last thing you want to worry about is the security of your home. That's why Commissionaires Manitoba offers a house watch service. They'll do an interior and exterior patrol of your property, bring in your mail, remove snow from your car, even water your plants. Don't leave your house to chance. Leave it to the Commissionaires. Go to commissionaires.nb.ca.
You love your steak, but what else do you really know about it? If you believe the redder the meat, the fresher it is, or that shipping it from across the world is best, it's time for re-education. Learn what quality really means from your beef specialist, the Carver's Knife. All of their quality beef comes from local farmers, and it's properly aged to bring out the best flavor. Once you try a Carver's Knife steak, there's no going back. Know your meat and where it comes from. Get educated at the Carver's Knife, 1530 Regent Avenue West, and now open at 39 Marion Street in the Dominion Center Mall.
No interest, no payments, no taxes. Biggest discounts ever. Free this, free that. No freight, no purchase necessary. Drive for free.
Overwhelmed with all the empty promises? At Andy Rewicki's Selkirk Chrysler Dodge Jeep, there are no gimmicks, just great deals on new and pre-owned vehicles. They're a family-run dealership that treats everybody like part of the family. Drop in and see for yourself where the true value lies. Andy Rewicki's Selkirk Chrysler Dodge Jeep, just a slap shot north of Winnipeg in sunny Selkirk, Manitoba. Or visit them at selkirkchrysler.com.
Batter up, turn it up. This is Winnipeg Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Stephen King will lead it off here. We go to the top of the third inning. No score. It's King, Van Straten, Morales, 9-1-2 for Sioux Falls. And King 2 for 4 in game 2, had a double, scored a run. And he's 2 for 7 in the series. Hitting .223 of the year coming into last night's action. That'll go up with a couple of hits. Salamita's first pitch of the third is inside, ball 1. Talking about trivia, open to those that haven't won in the last 30 days for the Place Louis. Prize is a couple of Goldeye tickets and chance to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the year. 1-0 is outside 2-0. And the number to call is 204-780-1290 if you think you know the answer today. And the 2-0 pitch is outside 3-0. Question today is this. Goldeyes third baseman Sharonald DeCaster has played in 4 different major league organizations over his career. 4. 3-0 is on the outside edge for a strike. It's 3-1. Goldeyes third baseman Sharonald DeCaster has played in 4 different major league organizations over his career. Name them. 3-1 is low for ball 4. Leadoff free pass here to Stephen King. Second walk issued by Salamita, and Nick Van Straten, the batter. He's 0 for 1. He bounced out to short. Third baseman Sharonald DeCaster has played in 4 different major league organizations over his career. Name them. 204-780-1290 if you think you know the answer today. Leadoff free pass here in the 3rd inning. And Van Straten, 2 for 10 in the series. Stands in from the right side. Salamita from the stretch. First pitch and a bunt is popped up, but well away from everybody and back toward that first base dugout for Sioux Falls. Salamita gave it a chase. So did Skoma from first. Neither could catch up to it. Strike 1. Some finals in the American League as we have a look at the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard in this 3rd. Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of Kerry. Cleveland came back and beat Los Angeles. The Indians 6, the Angels 5. I think at one point the Tribe were down 5-0 and scored 6 unanswered. Long pause, runner at first, the 0-1. Swung on, that is lined out to second, caught by Ramon, throws to first, they double off King. Bang, bang, just like that, 2 outs. Liner out to Ramon, caught at second base for out number 1. And then he throws to first base, and they had Stephen King out by a country mile in that 4-3 put out. And there's 2 down for Corey Morales, who's 0 for 1 here in this game today, and 2 for 11 in the series. First pitch is swung on and fouled away right side. Matt Albers picked up the win for Cleveland, 3-1. J.C. Gutierrez dropped to 0-3. Chris Perez, his 18th save for Cleveland. They scored 6 unanswered and won 6-5. And they did it with the long ball as well. Nick Swisher is 12. And a pitch is outside 1-1. Mike Aviles, his 7th. And Carlos Santana, his 13th. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and fouled back. New York Yankees beat Detroit 5-4 today in New York. Mariano Rivera the win, 3-2. Jose Veras dropped to 0-5. And the ball was absolutely jumping out of the ballpark in New York today. 6 home runs, 3 by each team. For the Yankees in the win, Brett Gardner is 8th. A-Rod hit his 1st, and Alfonso Soriano his 3rd since joining the Bronx Bombers. 1-2. Breaking ball swung on, bounced left side, diving out to Caster. Can't come up with it. Backing that up is Mazzola. He'll get it in his glove, but no chance to get the speedy Morales. That'll be an infield single with 2 away here. And Marcos Gonzalez, the batter. For Detroit in the loss, Miggy with his 36th, Miguel Cabrera. Victor Martinez, his 10th. And Brian Pena, his 4th. Marcos Rodriguez, an infield single today already, and both hits off of Salamita have been infield singles. We're in the 3rd, 2 away, runner at first. Oakland beat Toronto 6-4. They needed that win. They had fallen behind Texas, who are streaking right now. Oakland getting by the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-4 today. Ryan Cook, the winning pitcher First pitch by Rodriguez is sliced foul down the left field line, and a nice fan reaction there with a glove leaning over and getting it on one hop. Ryan Cook 4-2 at the win. Darren Oliver, the ageless Darren Oliver, 3-3 with the loss for Toronto. Grant Balfour had his 30th save. And a pitch is way inside, and Rodriguez just got hit. And he'll chuck the bat away, and Salamita will come over to get the baseball. And Rodriguez is looking out at Salamita like, I don't think he meant to hit him. I just think it was a breaking ball that came inside. I mean, let's face it, there's not a lot of animosity between these two teams. Goldeyes are fighting for their playoff lives. The last thing they want to do is put another guy on for Reggie Abercrombie here, who steps up with 2 on and 2 away and struck out his first trip. Oakland got a home run today from Brandon Moss, his 18th in that win over the Blue Jays 6-4 in Toronto this afternoon. And the A's keep pace because Texas beat Houston 6-1. First pitch swung on, bounced out towards short, up with it Mazzola, a long underhand toss to Ramon covering the bag at second, and that is that for the Canaries in the third. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of 3. We're scheduled for 7. We're scoreless in downtown on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Greenwood Inn and Suites. They come by their name honestly. Greenwood is one of the few Winnipeg Airport hotels awarded a 4-key eco rating. Their strong commitment to our environment extends to creating the most comfortable home away from home for their guests. Special group room rates, 8,000 square feet of meeting space, on-site pool, hot tub, steam room, restaurant, and lounge, plus complimentary airport shuttle service, parking, and more. Bring your special events home to the Greenwood Inn and Suites. GreenwoodWinnipeg.com.
What's for dinner?
Let's barbecue.
Turkey? Granny's Poultry introduces their seasoned turkey breast roast. Perfect for the barbecue.
Sounds good.
Really good.
Designed for optimum juiciness, Granny's seasoned turkey breast roast is so tasty. And it's available at your neighborhood Safeway store. Granny's Poultry, your local poultry farmers cooperative. For simple and simply delicious recipes, visit grannys.ca. Granny's, good-natured.
Hey, what's up? It's me, your manly pickup truck. We've had some fun times, you and me, huh? Hauling things, carrying things, trucking things. Okay, so they're the same thing, but that's what I'm here for. Am I right, my brother? Hoorah! Anyway, no big deal. But if you have a sec, I could really use a little me time with Mr. Lube. It's like a day spa. The kind of spa where you bench press things, manly things. Yeah.
Get top to bottom maintenance from Mr. Lube and take good care.
Bottom of 3, Phelan Lentini to lead it off, followed by Luis Allen and Tyler Graham. No score. The Goldeyes don't have a hit. And Winnipeg's had 3 hits in the last 11 innings. They've scored 1 run in the last 11 innings. First pitch from Adam Champion is low, ball 1. Told you Texas beat Houston 6-1 today. Texas continues to lead that AL West. They superseded Oakland after Oakland kind of scuffled along there, and Texas got hot again. 1-0. Swung on, wind to center field for a base hit. And Phelan has the team's first hit, kind of off the end of the bat, but straight enough where it went right between the box. And here's Luis Allen. And Allen will step in from the right-hand side. And Luis 0 for 2 with a walk in Game 2, which was completed earlier today, and Sioux Falls won it 2-1. And Louis is 0 for 6 in the series. 1 for 15 on the homestand with 2 walks. Throw goes over to first, and Lentini back in time. Lentini, 14 of 15 on the base paths. And against a left-hander, a little tougher to steal. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Snap throw down to first by the catcher, Dultz, and Lentini back in time. Dultz has showcased a pretty good arm here this weekend. Luis Allen, 2 home runs, 38 driven in. Trying to stay out of the double play. 1-0. Swung on and fouled away down the right field line and into the grass berm. Strike one. Martin Perez goes to 5-3 with the win for Texas. Dallas Keuchel took the loss, 5-7. Chris Carter, a home run for Houston, is 21st to account for the Astros' lone run. Minnesota beat the Chicago White Sox on the south side today, 5-2. Kevin Correa, 8-8 with the win. And a throw goes over to first, and Lentini back in time. Jose Quintana took the loss for Chicago, 6-4 is his record now, and there was 4 home runs hit in that game. 2 by each team. Minnesota, a home run by Brian Dozier, his 11th. Joe Mauer is 9th. 1-1. Runner on the move. Pitch is swung on and fouled away. Right side, another play. Adam Dunn connected for his 27th in that loss for the White Sox. Connor Gillespie, his 10th. Kansas City beat Boston 4-3. James Shields picked up the win for the Royals. He goes to 7-8. John Lackey took the loss, 7-10. Greg Holland the save, his 32nd. Pitch is swung on and ripped out to left, and that will be caught by Ramirez coming in, and he kind of half slides to get that sinking line drive into his glove for out number 1. Call that a liner to 7. And here is Tyler Graham, who's 0 for 1. Alex Gordon hit a home run for Kansas City in that win, his 13th. Finals in the National League. Miami came back and Atlanta came back and beat Miami today. Atlanta 9, Miami 4. First pitch, run on the move. Pitch is low. Throw down to second will be off of Lentini, and then it ricochets out towards short. Phelan, I think, not only lost his batting helmet, but maybe his glasses. No, just his batting helmet. It popped off, but he has a stolen base, and Fay has his 15th of the year. And the Goldeyes have a runner in scoring position. And that's for the first time since the 5th inning of Game 2. And we're in the 3rd here. 1 out, 1 on. 1-0. Swung on, line to center by Tyler Graham. That'll drop. Lentini around 3rd into score. And he will do so easily on an RBI single by Tyler Graham. Graham's 2nd hit of the series. It's a big one. Goldeyes are on the board. It's 1-0 Winnipeg. 12th run batted in for Tyler this year as a Goldeye. And here is Amos Ramon, who struck out his first trip. In that Atlanta win over Miami, Mike Minor the win, 12-5 for Mike Minor. 12 wins. And Dan Jennings the loss, 1-3. And a throw over to first base, and Graham back in time. Freddie Freeman, who was born in the United States but has Canadian parents, hit his 14th home run of the year for the Atlanta Braves. Freddie Freeman said he will play for Canada at the next World Baseball Classic. First pitch to Amos is outside, ball 1. They're in the 13th in Cincinnati, and it's the San Diego Padres and Cincinnati Reds tied at 2. 1 home run in that game for the Reds. Xavier Paul, his 7th, the 1-0. Is in there for a strike with a change of pace from Adam Champion, and it's 1-1. Pittsburgh leading Colorado 2-1. That's in the 4th. Pedro Alvarez is 28th home run of the year for the 3rd baseman for the Bucks. And a throw over to first, and Graham back in time. Tyler is 22 of 29 on the base paths. And the Goldeyes kind of got him on, got him over, got him in to get this run in and open up the scoring. They lead at 1-0 here in the 3rd. 1-1 is low. Nice block by Dultz, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. In the 3rd inning, the New York Mets are leading Arizona in Phoenix 5-1. Philly and Washington just underway. And in St. Louis, it's the Cardinals leading the Cubs 5-4 in the 7th. Jack Buck, Harry Carey with you. The 2-1 is outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Did you know that before the Cardinals were created, that Jack Buck and Harry Carey used to work together calling Major League games for the St. Louis Browns. Pitch is outside, and that's in there for a strike. Throw down to second, not in time. And Tyler Graham, ahead for a slide, will have a stolen base. And Amos has a count of 3-2 on him. Now, I kind of have to remember history. I know they both did games for the St. Louis Browns for sure. 3-2 pitch is low, ball 4, and Amos will draw a walk. So it puts 2 on with 1 in and 1 out. Second walk issued by Adam Champion. And was that at a time when St. Louis had 2 major league teams? Yeah, the Cardinals were around, but they did the games for the Browns. And then eventually Jack Buck ended up going to the Cardinals, and Harry went up the road to Chicago. Pitch is swung on and bounced out towards short by DeCaster. To his right, Morales fields that, throws to second for 1, and down to 1 for 2, and DeCaster hits into a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play. But the Goldeyes open up the scoring. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and they will leave 1. We'll go to the 4th, 1-0 Winnipeg on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
It's 4:30 a.m. The city is fast asleep, except for a few early risers, working behind the scenes, getting things ready for the day, picking up what's left behind. Johnson Waste Management. Doing our best to be the very best.
It's summer. The perfect time to kick back and relax with friends and family. This summer, make it easy on yourself with catering by Chicken Delight. From a feast for a few to feeding your whole crew, Chicken Delight will put a smile on everyone's face with their famous chicken, fabulous pizza, ribs that rock, and more. Pick it up or have it delivered. Give us a call or send us your catering order at chickendelight.com.
So don't cook tonight. Tonight, all right. Call Chicken Delight.
Most days, you can predict what life's going to throw at you.
He's 2 for 2 at bat so far today.
But every once in a while...
Strike! Oh, he did not see that coming.
When life throws you a curveball, Ranger Insurance will protect what's important to you. Whether it's home, life, auto, or commercial, they have a plan that fits your needs. Ranger Insurance. Putting relationships first. For the protection you deserve, visit rangerinsurance.ca.
All right. First pitch to final call. Catch every minute of Goldeyes action on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, we go to the top of the 4th inning. Winnipeg leads at 1-0. My name is Paul Edmonds. Glad to have you along. It's Pahuda, Clark, and Ramirez against Salamita. There's 5, 6, 7 for the Canaries. Pahuda 0 for 1 here today. Interleague play, by the way, Seattle leading Milwaukee 1-0. That's in the 5th today. And San Francisco ahead of Baltimore 2-0 in the 4th. Big game tonight on Sunday Night Baseball. First pitch is swung on and hit off the end of the bat up toward 3rd. And a little bit of a shift on, and DeCaster is there, almost playing where the shortstop would be, and Pahuda puts it right into his glove, and DeCaster an easy throw across, 1 away. And here's Jared Clark, who is 2 for 5 in the series with 4 walks. He walked already here today in the 2nd and was left stranded. And the big game tonight, a really big game. Of course, the Dodgers are at home, hosting Tampa Bay. Dodgers are leading the West. Tampa Bay has fallen a little bit behind in the American League East, but Boston lost today. First pitch is outside, ball 1. So Tampa Bay can pick up a full game. It is also, interestingly enough, the 1-0. Outside, but swung on and missed. And Clark has a count of 1-1 on him. This is the first ever visit for Tampa Bay to Los Angeles. There's only one team now that hasn't hosted everybody. It was our trivia question on Friday night, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lined to the gap in left center. That'll drop for a base hit. Be taken on a couple of hops by Lentini. And Jared Clark has a 1-out single. And that is the Toronto Blue Jays have never hosted the San Diego Padres. It's the only game that's never been played of the current franchises in Major League Baseball, and that would be San Diego at Toronto. And I'm sure Major League Baseball will do something about that in the very near future. And when you think about it, interleague play goes back to 1995. Now, having said that, I mean, it's not like this year where you're always now in perpetuity going to have interleague play. Every single series will be, at least one will be interleague play. First pitch, half a swing. Ramirez didn't go around on that breaking ball, ball one. Remember, they used to have like a couple stints of it over the course of the summer, and then it would be done with, and you'd be back to just your regular league play. It got sort of progressively more and more as the years went along since 1995. 1-0. Breaking ball swung on, and look out into the seats. The bat helicopters about 7 rows deep into the seats. Fortunately, and there's a good crowd here today, it hit an area, a block of seats that was not occupied. And J.P. Ramirez probably getting gold at the next Olympics on the hammer throw. He twirled that baby right into the seats behind his own dugout, 7 or so rows deep. And now they're going to return the bat. And the fans don't want it to be returned, but it's customary. And then usually what the player will do is he'll give you another bat that's not his gamer. He might even give you somebody else's bat from his team. 1 ball and 1 strike to Ramirez. Lefty here. Salamita will come set. And the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. And it's 1-2. So Tampa Bay and the Dodgers tonight, 7:05 Central on Sunday Night Baseball. American Association, St. Paul and Sioux City are tied at 3 in the 10th at Midway Stadium in St. Paul. 1-2, swung on, bounced out toward first, fielded by Skoma. Bit of a tough hop, so he'll only make 1 play, and J.P. Ramirez will be out on the unassisted play over at first. Skoma had to kind of get in front of it, took a tough hop on him, and he took it to the breadbasket, dropped it, realized, hey, I'm not going to force anything to try to get Clark going to second. Clark advances to second, 2 away for Kevin Dultz, who struck out looking his first trip as the pancake batter here this afternoon. We're in the 4th, 1-0 Winnipeg, 2 out. Wichita leads New Jersey 7-5. That's in the 8th. Speaking of interleague play, Salamita comes set. First pitch, fastball down and away, ball 1. Fargo at Kansas City at 5:05. Gary at Lincoln at 5:05. And Grand Prairie at Laredo at 7:30 tonight. 1 ball, no strikes to Kevin Dultz. The pitch. Breaking ball is just outside, 2-0. We have a winner on trivia, by the way. Winner of the answer coming up in inning number 5. This one is only scheduled for 7. 2 balls, no strikes to Kevin Dultz. Runner at second. The 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball is on the outside edge for a strike. 2-1. They announced 6,008 here for the attendance on the day. That was after 5,703 last night. Breaking ball is outside, 3-1. And a lot of folks have stayed. Some departed after the conclusion of the first game today. 3 balls, 1 strike. And Dultz stands in from the right-hand side. Salamita will come set. A long pause. the pitch. Fastball swung on, hit out towards center. Tyler Graham is there, coming in. Stutter stepped a little bit, knew he was in control, and makes the catch for the final out in the top of the fourth. No runs, a hit, one left. We'll go to the bottom of 4. Winnipeg leads it 1-0 on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Cheers to the NSA slow pitch team whose uniforms are not uniform at all. Cheers to the times where more prep goes into playing after the game than playing in it. Cheers to the team who carries the cooler to the bench first and then maybe goes back to the van for the bats, balls, and gloves. Cheers from the Bud family, Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Light Lime. Proud sponsors of your Winnipeg Goldeyes and every NSA slow pitch team in Winnipeg. Go get 'em.
Summer is the season for long road trips with the family.
Are we there yet?
And if you want to make it there, it's time for you to talk to Cal. No matter if your visit is for a tire rotation, an alignment, or even a basic oil service, all your visits come with a free mechanical inspection. Make sure your vehicle is ready for the high temperatures and heavy use that summer driving brings. Talk to Cal at any one of Cal Tire's 5 convenient Winnipeg locations.
You gotta roll with me.
You're tired of waking up each day with the aches and pains of daily life. Looking for a proven solution to ease your suffering, not another drug that temporarily masks the pain? You need to get on the road to recovery, and you need a treatment that will address the cause of your pain. Manitoba chiropractors are available without the wait, and your care is partially covered by Manitoba Health and most private insurance plans.
Manitoba Chiropractors. Making life better.
Bottom of the 4th inning. Ryan Skoma, Ray Sadler, and Josh Mazzola. Hitters 4, 5, and 6. 1-0. Winnipeg leads it on a run they scored last inning. They got the leadoff man aboard. That was Lentini with a single. He stole second, came in to score on an RBI single by Tyler Graham. Here's Skoma, first pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Ryan is 0 for 1 in this game and 4 for 7 in the series. It's lefty-lefty here. The 1-0. Swung on, ground ball out toward first, fielded by Pahuda. And one first baseman will retire the other on an unassisted play, and there's one away. For Ray. Let's have a look at the Culligan Water in-game line score, brought to you by Culligan Water. Better water, pure and simple. Culligan Water, locally owned and operated since 1956, serving Winnipeg and surrounding area. Contact them at drinkculligan.com. 1 run, 2 hits for Winnipeg, 0 and 3 for Sioux Falls. The pitch is low, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Now the pitch is swung on and lifted high, deep to right. Rodriguez at the warning track, at the wall. He'll look up, pucker up, and kiss it goodbye. Ray going the other way for a home run, his 16th of the year. He'll make the turn to third and come on down. Winnipeg leading 2-0. A 1-out solo blast by Sadler, RBI number 53, and his first hit of the series in 9 trips. Baby! And Josh Mazzola, the batter. Opposite field, home run by Sadler. And the first pitch to Mazzola is a little high, ball 1. So the third hit for Winnipeg, they lead it 2-0. The 2-0. Or the 1-0. They've got 2 balls and 1 strike. That was in there for a strike. And it's 2-1 to Mazzola. The pitch is outside, 3-1. For Champion, that is the 8th home run he's given up this year. The 2-0 pitch is high, and it's actually 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1 to Mazzola. It was 0 for 8 in the series. 3-1 is low, ball 4. And he'll draw a walk here. Third walk issued by Andy Champion. Let's have a look at what the Goldeyes are doing this week, and it's brought to you by Boston Pizza. Come and try Boston Pizza's new Meteor, full off the bone ribs. Boston Pizza, if you ain't ribbon, you ain't living. Well, the Goldeyes depart when this is done here for Sioux City, Iowa. We still have another series with Sioux Falls, and that will be the last road series for Winnipeg of the regular season. First pitch to Arthur is a changeup that's on the outside edge for a strike. They depart for Sioux City, Iowa after the game. And they'll open up a four-game road trip and series in Sioux City. Pitches swung on and fouled back. Tomorrow night, a 7:05 start. So it'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all 7:05s. And we'll be on the air with the pregame all 4 nights at 6:30. 0-2 is high. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Arthur, who's 0 for 1 here in the game today. And we'll be on TSN 1290 tomorrow. We'll be on the network on Tuesday. And then for the final 2 games, TSN and TSN on Wednesday and Thursday. Then back home for a weekend series against Kansas City. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Arthur down on strikes. Strikeout number 4 for Adam Champion. And here's Phelan Lentini. And Fay has a single, a stolen base, and a run scored. And Fay was 1 for 3 in game 2. And he's now 2 for 8 in this series. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Six for 14 on the homestand is Fay. The pitch outside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Fay was batting 9th in game 2. He's batting 8th here today in game 3. And they flip-flopped he and Luis Allen, 8 and 9. The 2-0 swung on, fouled away right side. And that gets into the seats for a souvenir. Lentini on the year, batting .277 coming in. And the 2-1 run on the move. Pitch is swung on and missed. Throw down to second. That will be not in time. Stolen base for Josh Mazzola, his 5th of the year. And the Goldeyes have their 3rd stolen base off this battery here this afternoon. And Lentini with a count of 2-2 on him. Now the pitch swung on, bounced off the mound, back up the middle, picked up by Morales. A twirl behind the bag at second. A throw to first in time. Bang, bang to get Lentini. Great play by Corey Morales, the shortstop here for Sioux Falls. And that ends the threat. Winnipeg does add on. They get a run on a hit. It was a solo homer by Ray Sadler, his 16th of the year. RBI number 53, and the Goldeyes will leave 1. We'll go to the 5th. Winnipeg leads it 2-0 on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Got all your bases covered? With Manitoba Blue Cross, you do. They provide peace of mind for you and your family, no matter what the situation. Planning on taking a little family trip? Make sure to get travel coverage from Blue Cross. Looking for more benefits for your employees? Look no further than Blue Cross. They also handle individual life insurance. It's a real triple play.
Contact your insurance broker or visit nb.bluecross.ca.
Manitoba Blue Cross, color of caring.
On your last vacation, you took pictures on your smartphone, and the quality wasn't great. Your memories deserve better. You need the Canon EOS Rebel SL1 from Don's Photo. As the world's smallest and lightest digital SLR camera, you can take it anywhere. And though the Canon EOS Rebel SL1 is small in size, it's enormous in performance. Ideal for those stepping up from a smartphone or compact camera. Ask for the Canon EOS Rebel SL1 at a Don's Photo location or visit donsphoto.com.
Wait! This
summer, Boston Pizza has introduced new meatier, fall-off-the-bone ribs, baked in one of 6 tasty rib sauces, like Jack Daniel's barbecue, honey garlic, and our new Pizza Q. So come on down to your local Boston Pizza. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring every ribneck you know, because these damn there ribs are good goody. Boston Pizza, if you ain't ribbing, you ain't living. Woo-wee!
Your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. This is TSN 1290, tsn1290.ca. Now back to Paul Edmonds.
Well, we go to the 5th inning. Stephen King to lead it off. Winnipeg in front 2-0. It's King, Van Stratton, and Morales, 9-1 and 2. And Stephen King has a walk in the game. Chris Salamita works into his 5th. We're scheduled for 7. Good crowd here today, and they've been into it. First pitch. Swung on, bounced out towards short, to his left. Mazzola, nice two-handed pickup, and a throw to first. In time, Stephen King is retired. One down on one pitch. Nick Van Stratton, the batter, he's 0 for 2. We're on the top of the 5th, 2-0 Winnipeg. Again, love to see how next weekend Kansas City is in town. And the schedule very favorable for Winnipeg. Has been since they really got home from that East Coast trip, Quebec, Trois-Rivières, and Rockland. First pitch is in there for a strike. Van Stratton 0 for 2 here in this game. And he's 2 for 11 in the series. And the 0-1. Breaking ball swung on, softly lined out towards second. Taken on a hop with a nice backhand olé by Ramon. And he throws to first base to get Nick Van Stratton for the second out. Nice play by Famous Amos over there. Corey Morales, the batter, with 2 down. 1 for 2. Here's Corey Morales. And Salamita will look in to get the sign from Louis Allen. First pitch is a breaking ball on the outside edge for a strike. 0-1 to Morales. He struck out in the first, had an infield single in the third. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. 0-2. Corey Morales. And the pitch is outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Goldeyes getting runs in the 3rd and 4th. An RBI single by Tyler Graham. A home run by Ray Sadler. The 1-2 pitch on Morales is a fastball that swung on and fouled off of Luis Allen. And a ricochets over by the Goldeyes dugout. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 and 2 away. No starter named for the Goldeyes tomorrow. We anticipate it'll be Matt Raj. Don't forget, still almost a full 2 weeks before the roster deadline. And you could have a team that's in it right now that could end up being, in 2 weeks, a seller as opposed to a buyer. Vice versa. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball is outside, 2-2. Rick Forney reporting today that El Paso, if you're thinking that you could maybe pluck a few players off their roster, they are not selling or trailing or dealing any of their players for the balance of the year. 2-2. Swung on, ground ball right side. Rolled right up to Ramon. Up with it. Over to first. Inning over. That was quick, easy, and short. 1-2-3 on 3 ground ball outs by Sioux Falls. We go to the bottom of 5. now things could change. Money talks, cash is king, right? That's what they said in West Texas. Rick Forney reported that on his own show here today, way back 5 hours ago. We'll go to the bottom of 5. Trivia answer coming up next. Winnipeg leads at 2-0 on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Here's the pitch, and it's a grand slam! Here they come. Cans, juice boxes, glass and plastic bottles into the bin.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes and Recycle Everywhere want you to swing for the fences and recycle all your empty beverage containers. They're full of potential and have thousands of uses beyond the landfill. Step up to the plate and pitch your drink containers into a recycling bin. Whether you're at home, work, school, or the ballpark, remember to recycle everywhere.
Now, more than ever, Metro Center gets you where you need to go. Winnipeg store for all things trailer now offers Air Miles Reward Miles and truck accessories. So, whenever you come to Metro Center for trailers, parts, hitches, and more, you can also earn Air Miles Reward Miles. Get where you need to go with over 4,000 square feet of trailer parts, truck accessories, online ordering, knowledgeable staff, and trailer service at your Winnipeg trailer store. Metro Center 620 Nairn. Visit metrotrailers.ca.
It's a quiet evening at the lake. You can hear the birds singing before bed. The gentle waves. It doesn't get any better than this. Unless
you add Archangel Fireworks to your night. Having a birthday? Amp it up with fireworks. Family reunion? Nothing says we missed you like a crackling peony exploding in the sky. Typical Wednesday? You guessed it. You need Archangel Fireworks. 104 Pembina Highway.
Bottom of the 5th inning, El Cabong will lead it off for Winnipeg, followed by Tyler Graham and Amos Ramon. 9-1-2. And for Luis Allen, 0 for 1 today. He lined out to left field in this game. He is 0 for 7 in the series. First pitch is high from Adam Champion. Goldeyes lead at 2-0. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. And we will pass along the winner's name and the answer to trivia here in the bottom of 5. The 2-1-0 was swung on, bounced out towards second. Fielded on 2 hops by King. He throws to first, 1 away. Now the batter is Tyler Graham. Well, trivia contest question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel specializing in spacious executive suites. The question was this. Goldeyes third baseman, Sharon DeCaster, has played in 4 different major league organizations over his career. I wanted you to name them. First pitch to Tyler Graham, and he pushes a bunt up the first base line. Off the bag at first comes Pahuda. Nobody there to cover. Tyler Graham across the bag without a throw, all by himself. A bunt single for his second hit of the ball game. And the Goldeyes have a base runner with 1 away. And Winnipeg has their 4th hit. Well, congratulations today to Daryl McDonald in Fort Rouge. Longtime listener and over the years frequent trivia winner. And Daryl knew the answer. Those 4 organizations for DeCaster as Amos Ramon steps in from the right side. And a throw goes over to first, and Tyler Graham back in time. Already with a stolen base today is Graham. And Champion comes set. First pitch to Ramon, and a runner on the move. Pitch is outside, off the glove of Dulce, the catcher. No throw. A head first slide, but a uncontested stolen base for Tyler Graham. His second stolen base of the day and his 24th of the year. Daryl McDonald knew the answer to be Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh, Washington, and the New York Yankees. Swing and a miss, and the count 1 ball, 1 strike. Toronto DeCaster, 4 major league organizations, the last of which was the New York Yankees when he was purchased by the Yankees from the Fargo Moorhead Redhawks. 1-1, swung on and missed, and Amos went chasing on that. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Amos 0 for 1 with a walk. And he stands back in. from the right side. Pitch is inside, 2-2. DeCaster at the age of 18 started playing the Tampa Bay Rays system in the Gulf Coast League in 1998. 2-2 is low and inside. It got away from Dultz. Scrambling toward third is going to be Graham. Dultz will pick up the ball in foul territory. Third base side, but no throw. And I think they're going to charge a wild pitch and will to Adam Champion. So runner at third, and Winnipeg leading 2-0. And now all you need is a fly ball from Ramon to move the infield in with the Canaries to protect home plate in the bottom of this fifth, scheduled for 7th. Champion comes set, the 3-2. Swung on, chopper over the mound, back through the box for a base hit. Graham will score easily. RBI single for Ramon. 3-0 Winnipeg. They have scored single runs in 3 straight innings. And they have their largest lead of the afternoon. And here is Shrundle DeCaster, who played the 98, 99, and 2000 seasons in the Rays system, Gulf Coast, Appalachian, and Sally Leagues. First pitch to DeCaster is outside, ball 1. And then in 2001 became part of the Pittsburgh Pirates organization. And in 2001, pitch is swung on and lined to center. That'll drop for a base hit. Ramon round second. He'll hold up as Van Stratton, up with the ball in center field, fires it to third. So DeCaster has his first hit upon his return here in 6 trips officially. And the Goldeyes have runners at first and second with 1 in and 1 out. DeCaster in 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, and 07, all in the Pittsburgh systems. And he was high A to double A to triple A with the Pirates. We're going to get a mound meeting here from Mike Meyer, the pitching coach of the Sioux Falls Canaries. They have a right-hander down there loosening in the bullpen. And the right-hander is Matt Daly. And then in 08, he was part of the Washington Nationals. Double A, triple A. And only spent 1 year with the Washington Nationals. And then was purchased from Fargo in 2008 when he started with the Fargo Moorhead Redhawks by the Yankees. First pitch to Ryan Scoma after the mound meeting, in there for a strike. And then spent 09, and that was it with the Yankees. And then ever since then, it's been Winnipeg and the Mexican League. 0-1 to Ryan Scoma, who's 0 for 2. The pitch is down and away. The bouncer goes out toward the pitcher. He'll throw to third as he picked up that wild pitch. It's not in time to get Amos, who took off right away and will get to third base. And that'll be on a wild pitch as well. Boy, you don't see that very often. Pitch in the dirt, bounced off the catcher's equipment, out back toward the mound, and it was fielded by Champion. He threw to third, but not in time to get Amos. And DeCaster on the back end of that gets to second on the second wild pitch by Adam Champion in the inning. And the pitch is inside, 2-1 to Scoma. So quite a bit of organizational time for DeCaster, but not since 2009. Thanks to Daryl McDonald for playing along, our winner today on Trivia. The 2-1 is inside, 3-1. Daryl picks up a pair of Goldeye tickets to a future home game. One of the remaining games on the home schedule. He's also eligible to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. 3-0 Winnipeg, looking to break this one open with a base hit here. Lefty-lefty, the 3-1 to Scoma is inside, ball 4. And the bases are loaded for Ray Sadler. 4th walk issued in the baseball game. And here comes Steve Shirley. That will be it for Adam Champion. Ray Sadler is going to face Matt Daly. And a right-hander. Second visit spells automatic relief. And that's what we'll have here. So the day is done for Adam Champion. The day will begin for Matt Daly, who trots in. When we trot back, Goldeyes lead at 3-0. 1 out, bases loaded here in the fifth. Scheduled for 7 from downtown on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Leave the daily grind behind and treat yourself to what is by far Winnipeg's best happy hour. Monday through Friday from 3 until 5, the lounge at your favorite Pony Corral location has happy hour appetizers at half price. And on top of that, every Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday, you can get 49-cent wings and ribbies. It's all part of Winnipeg's best and most delicious happy hour at your local Pony Corral lounge. Proud to be celebrating 25 years.
You like to shop around and ask,
is that the best you can do?
So do we. When it comes to windows, Best Windows and Doors doesn't go with just a single manufacturer. We shop around. Only the best quality, efficiency, and warranty will do. And only a few have it all. And that's all you'll find at Best Windows. So go ahead, shop around and ask,
is that the best you can do?
No doubt you'll find your way to Best Windows and Doors, where the best is all we do. 1676 St. James.
Adam Champion is done for the afternoon, 4 1/3 innings. We welcome you back to downtown Winnipeg. Goldeyes lead at 3-0. And we're in the bottom of the fifth inning, and Sioux Falls making a pitching change here. And they give way to Matt Daly. Adam Champion is the pitcher of record on a losing side. 4 1/3, 6 hits, 3 runs. They are all earned. He's responsible for 3 more as the bases are loaded for Winnipeg. 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, 2 wild pitches. And this pitching change is brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. And Ray Sadler will be the batter with 1 out and a Goldeye at every base. And Matt Daly will get his complement of 8 warm-up pitches here. And the Goldeyes are 1 swing away from blowing this wide open. For Matt Daly, a right-hander, he's from the great state of Colorado, from Monument, Colorado. He was in New Hampshire, AA Eastern League last year. 5'10", 180, a righty, as I mentioned. And he will be 27 years old coming up next week. And they're going to have Kevin Mesquite pinch run for Sherrano DeCaster at second. So here's Ray Sadler, and here we go. Bases loaded, 1 away. Sadler's already homered here in this game. First pitch is in there for a strike. So it looks like Mesquite's going to come into the baseball game, probably play second. We'll shift Amos back over to third from second as DeCaster is out of the game in this 5th inning. 0-1 to Sadler. A Goldeye at every base. The pitch is outside, 1-1. For Matt Daly, his 33rd appearance of the year. And that leads the bullpen for Steve Shirley in Sioux Falls. Daly's 2-1, a 3.23 ERA. 39 innings, 31 hits, 14 earnings, 20 walks, 45 strikeouts, opposition batting, 221 against him. And he's given up 4 home runs. 1-1 is in the dirt. Nice block by Doltz. 2 balls and a strike. Sadler, it's been all or nothing for Ray today. A strikeout and a home run. And he is 1 for 9 in this series. Goldeyes with the bases loaded. And Winnipeg with the bases loaded, hitting .319 on the year. The 2-1. Swung on, that's hit high. Deep out to left, but it won't have enough. Ramirez fighting the sun, gets underneath it. He makes the catch, and Ramon will tag, come down the third base line. He'll score without a relay throw, and it's 4-0 Winnipeg. Ray. 2 away. And the Goldeyes lead it 4-zip. Nobody else advances here. Mesquite stays at second. And Skoma stays at first base. And here's Josh Mazzola, who's 0 for 1 with a walk and a stolen base. So Sadler drives in 2 today. And Daly will come set. First pitch to Mazzola. Swing and a miss. They appeal. Yes, says Steve Linton over at first. Strike 1. Josh Mazzola, runners in scoring position and 2 outs. Batting .238. 5 homers, 34 driven in. The 0-1. Breaking ball on the outside edge for a strike. And it's 0-2. Mazzola is 0 for 8 with 5 strikeouts in this series. Daly comes set, checks Mesquite, checks him again. The 0-2 is outside with a fastball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 to Josh Mazzola. And he'll stand in with that open stance from the right side. Daly will come set, check Mesquite again, and the pitch. Swung on, ground ball out towards short to his right, Morales. And he'll field that and throw to second to force. Skoma and the Goldeyes are done. But they get 2 runs. They do so in this 5th inning on 3 hits, and they'll leave a pair. We'll go to the 6th, scheduled for 7, 4-0 Winnipeg on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Ken Plain for Avalon. Do you have cracked basement walls, seepage problems, uneven floors, or sticking doors? Avalon is Western Canada's oldest and largest foundation repair company. Because Avalon repairs more basements than any other company, you shouldn't even think about having your basement repaired without talking to Avalon first. Call the people you can trust at 783-2500.
Cheers to the NSA slow pitch team whose uniforms are not uniform at all. Cheers to the times where more prep goes into playing after the game than playing in it. Cheers to the team who carries the cooler to the bench first and then maybe goes back to the van for the bats, balls, and gloves. Cheers from the Bud family, Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Light Lime. Proud sponsors of your Winnipeg Goldeyes and every NSA slow pitch team in Winnipeg. Go get 'em.
Summer is the season for long road trips with the family.
Are we there yet?
And if you want to make it there, it's time for you to talk to Cal. No matter if your visit is for a tire rotation, an alignment, or even a basic oil service, all your visits come with a free mechanical inspection. Make sure your vehicle is ready for the high temperatures and heavy use that summer driving brings. Talk to Cal at any one of Cal Tire's 5 convenient Winnipeg locations.
You gotta roll with me.
Every pitch, every hit, every minute of the action. On your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca.
Top of the 6th inning. Marcos Rodriguez, Reggie Abercrombie, and Tim Pahuda. 3, 4, 5 in the order for Sioux Falls. The Goldeyes lead this one 4-0. Glad to have you along right across the network today. Winnipeg getting single runs in the 3rd and 4th and a pair in the 5th. We go to the 6th, scheduled for 7. And Marcos Rodriguez, 1 for 1. Hit by a pitch, stands in from the left side. Salamita's first pitch, swung on and ripped out to center field. But to his right or left is Graham. He'll make the catch about 3/4 of the way back. 1 away for Reggie Abercrombie. And Abercrombie will step in from the right side. And Abercrombie 0 for 2 today. 2 for 8 in the series. 3 home runs, 11 driven in. First pitch is low. He wasn't going to swing at that. Boy, the batting stance indicated that he was taking all the way there. 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 is on the outside edge for a strike. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swung on, chopper left side foul. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Well, I'll tell you, there's been some good heckling today. Fans have been into it today. And, of course, I would say at least half, maybe 60% of the ballpark is shaded now. 1-2 pitch is just outside. Reggie thought it was a called third strike. He's walking off like I don't even need to see it. And the Goldeyes never got it from home plate umpire Joe Stegner. So 2-2 to Abercrombie. And obviously somebody's saying something to him from the Goldeyes dugout. He was laughing and then kind of ran back into the right side batter's box here. Salamita will have to throw Reggie another pitch, and now Reggie calls for time and steps out. Two balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch is outside, 3-2. And for Reggie Abercrombie, this is game number 12 in his return with Sioux Falls. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and bounced back toward the screen. Foul. And Reggie will go for a little walk to try to shake that off. It took some of the impact, or he did, on the instep or toe. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And back in the right side batter's box. 1 away here in the top of the 6th. And the payoff pitch. Called third strike. Right over the heart of the plate. Abercrombie knew it this time, and this time so did Joe Stegner. Strikeout number 4 for Chris Salamita, and here's Tim Pahuda. And Tim Pahuda will step in from the left side. Tim was 2 for 4 in game number 2 with a couple of strikeouts. And he's 3 for 10 in the series. A league-leading 23 home runs. First pitch is in there for a strike. So 2 away, and Pahuda looking to extend the inning. The 0-1 is outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. One thing about Chris Salamita, the MO here for Chris, over his time as a Goldeye and now into his 4th season, he is a strike thrower. 1-1. Breaking ball swung on, hit out to left center, running hard, Graham, and he reaches and makes the catch on the dead run on the shoot tops. And the inning comes to an end on a fine catch in left center field by the center fielder Tyler Graham from the Goldeyes. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We go to the bottom of 6. In order goes Sioux Falls. Winnipeg leads at 4-0 on the Goldeyes radio network.
What's the right number of servings of veggies a day?
10,000.
So you don't know.
Oh, but I do know. Thousands of delicious Taco Time veggie burritos, bursting with refritos, Mexican rice, fresh lettuce, cheddar cheese, sour cream, and zesty salsa fresca are served every day.
Okay, that does sound delicious, but it doesn't answer my question.
What question?
Why the are you just standing there talking instead of making me one?
Good question.
Taco time. It's veggie burrito time.
This is about your debt rescue. It's about climbing free of creditors and saving for the future. It's about someone reaching out to you, helping you regain your financial foothold with credit proposals and other options. And it's about changing the way you save and spend so your debt worries are far behind you. It's about your debt rescue with L.C. Taylor, Trustees in Bankruptcy. Your way forward at lctaylor.com.
Get ready, Winnipeg, for the sexiest, funniest, and most outrageous parody of the steamy international bestseller. 50 Shades, the musical, will premiere in Winnipeg September 5th to 7th. The Chicago Tribune says 50 Shades is impossible to resist.
50 Shades, the musical, at the Centennial Concert Hall for 4 shows only, September 5th to 7th. Tickets at Ticketmaster.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Casey Harther to lead it off. He's the DH here in this third game. Phelan Lentini and then Luis Allen. And it's 7, 8, and 9. And they'll face Matt Daly. Winnipeg with a 4-0 lead here. And Casey Harther 0 for 2 in this game. Has hits in 6 of his last 7. He was hitless in game 2, so that ended a hitting streak at 6. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Arthur's popped out and struck out. 9 homers, 50 driven in this year. The 1-0. Swung on, lifted high, deep to right field. Rodriguez trotting back onto the track, and he'll haul it in for out number 1. And Phelan Lentini, the batter. And Lentini will step up and in from the right-hand side. And Lentini, 1 for 2, stolen base, a run scored today. And Matt Daly will come set. First pitch is low, ball 1. Phelan is 6 for 15 on the homestand. That's 400. 1-0. Swung on, line to center field for a base hit. Second hit of the afternoon here today for Phelan. A 1-out single in this 6th inning. And the batter is Luis Allen. And Luis Allen 0 for 2, a line out and a ground out. And Matt Daly will look in to get the sign. The Goldeyes now have a total of 7 hits in the game. First pitch. Swung on, ground ball out toward third, but foul. 0-1 to El Cabon. And Luis Allen standing in with the bat on his shoulder. Now he lifts it off and waggles it. The 0-1 is outside. Snap throw down to first. Diving back in is Lentini safely. Phelan has a stolen base today, his 15th of the year. One and 1 to Luis Allen. And the pitch. Swung on. Dribbled out toward the right side of the infield. Coming in is King, the second baseman, and he'll underhand it to first, where Luis Allen is out, but Lentini gets up to second. They flip the order for Tyler Graham, who's 2 for 3 today. Couple stolen bases, an RBI, and a run scored. Kind of a typical Tyler Graham type day. Looking ahead to the 7th and last chance for Sioux Falls, it'll be Clark, Ramirez, and Dulce. 6, 7, and 8. As we're scheduled for 7, we're in the bottom of the 6th. Tyler Graham stands in from the right-hand side. And the first pitch, after a long look at second, is off the glove of the catcher, Dulce, and over to third base is Lentini. That will be on a passed ball, I'm pretty sure. 1 ball, no strikes. This is sort of that time of the day where, you know, a guy like Dulce and Allen, I mean, they pretty much, they're into 4.5 hours of playing and crouching and sitting. And this is when maybe physically you are still okay, but mentally you start to get a little fatigued. The 1-0 is a good slider on the outside edge for a strike. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Tyler Graham, as I mentioned, 2 for 3 today. 10 for 23 on the homestand. 1-1. Swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Graham, a home run and 12 driven in. And for Winnipeg, hitting .335. 1-2. Swung on, line to the gap in right center, and that is going to be caught by Rodriguez in toward the alley, and the inning will end there. A fly to right center, and the Goldeyes are done. No runs, a hit, and 1 left. We go to the 7th. Last chance coming up for Sioux Falls. I repeat, Clark, Ramirez, and Dulce for them. 6, 7, and 8. They need 4 to tie, 5 to take the lead. We'll see what happens when we come back. Make sure you do on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
When it comes to pizza, it's all a popularity contest. That Santa Lucia pizza keeps winning. Talk about popular. Santa Lucia has been voted best pizza in Winnipeg by Uptown magazine readers for 8 straight years and winner of the Consumer Choice Award for best pizza restaurant for 7 years. So, for dine-in, takeout, or home delivery, go with Winnipeg's most popular and best pizza. Santa Lucia Pizza.
You see, the best ingredients make the best pizza.
If your business, big or small, has excess waste and recycling piling up, let BFI Canada make your trash our business. Our customized pickup schedules make it easy. With commercial and industrial collection services, BFI Canada can help any business get organized. Want to make your business feel like new? Then call up the Blue. Visit BFICanada.com to schedule your pickup date today. BFI Canada, a cleaner community, a greener environment.
Win a diamond at the Diamond. Presented by Free Jive Winnipeg and Bijou Jewelry. Pick up your special edition Free Jive paper at the Wednesday, August 28th Goldeyes game. Fill out the entry form and drop it in the ballot box for your chance to win a loose diamond worth more than $2,500. Free Jive Winnipeg. Online, on site, on the street. Delivered to hundreds of restaurants and thousands of inboxes every week. For advertising info, visit freejivewinnipeg.com. Brought to you by iTech LASIK, Boston Pizza, and Herzing College.
Grand Slam Goldeyes coverage with Paul Edmonds. This is TSN 1290.
TSN1290.ca.
Top of the 7th, last chance for the Yellowbirds here. 4-0. Winnipeg leads it. 4 runs, 7 hits on the Culligan in-game line score. 0-3 for Sioux Falls. Clark, Ramirez, and Dulce, and Chris Salamita is going to try to close it for himself. Clark is 1 for 1 with a walk. Right-handed stick. First pitch is swung on and fouled back for strike 1. Don't forget Sal's win a Winnie Dog when the Goldeyes win following any home game this season. Fans, you can take your game ticket to any of the Sal's Express locations to receive a free Winnie with the purchase of fries. 0-1 is outside, 1-1, to be redeemed within 7 days of the game. Courtesy of Salisbury House. Offer not valid at Shaw Park. 1 offer per ticket, per person, per visit. 1-1. Breaking ball is outside. 2-1. Now down to Iowa after the game tonight. Start a series there tomorrow at 7:05 at Lewis and Clark Park. 2 balls and 1 strike. And the pitch is outside, 3-1. Salamita's walked 2 today, struck out 4. He has scattered 3 hits. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swung on, and a bullet hit down the third base line, but foul. Got by everybody, including the ball boy down there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Jared Clark, 15 home runs, 42 driven in. He's had a pretty good series, 3 for 6 with 4 walks. 3-2. Breaking ball, swung on, pulled high, deep, and fouled on the left field line. And out of play. 3-2. The right-handed swinging third baseman. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch just missed inside, and Clark will walk again. Second time today, a leadoff free pass. And J.P. Ramirez, the batter. And the Goldeyes will get somebody up in the bullpen, I think, as some just in case. And I think Patrick Keating is going to be that guy. J.P. Ramirez is flown out and bounced out. Left-handed batter. 1 for 7 in the series. Has 1 hit, a double. Salamita will come set. First pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Sun has been out all day today on the field. A beautiful day, comparatively speaking, to what we've had all week. We got into the mid-20s today in terms of Celsius and mid-70s in terms of Fahrenheit. That's perfect. The 0-1. Breaking ball, swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. I mean, there were some nights here this week on this homestand where it was long pants and hoodie required. Once that sun went down, whew, brr. 0-2 to J.P. Ramirez. One thing about it, though, we've all saved money on the air conditioning bills in the last 2 to 3 weeks. 0-2. Breaking ball, swung on, and a comeback right to Salamita. Dives out to come up with it, throws to second for 1, and down to 1, the throw pulled Skoma off the bag. What an athletic play by Chris Salamita to start that double play attempt. They get the lead runner. It's a fielder's choice for J.P. Ramirez. It goes 1-6, I believe. And the throw probably would have got Ramirez, but it just pulled Skoma off the bag from Josh Mazzola. By the way, Amos Ramon is over at third base, as we knew he would be. And Kevin Mesquite goes in and has been there since the 6th inning at second base. So 1 out, 1 on. First pitch is in there for a strike to Kevin Dultz. Now that ball was hit sort of the other way from the momentum of Salamita, and he kind of stopped midair, dove back, caught the ball, got up, and threw a strike to second base. The pitch swung on and bounced left side foul, and it's 0-2 to Kevin Dultz, who's 0 for 2 here today, 1 for 9 in the series. Dultz struck out in the second, so that won everybody free pancakes here today. Salamita will come set. And the 0-2. Breaking ball, bounced out toward third, foul. So again, Amos Ramon is over at third. And he went over there in the 6th. Kevin Mesquite comes into the ball game after pinch running for Sharon DeCastro. He'll stay in. And he came in the 6th defensively as well. Nothing and 2 here for Dultz. And the pitch swung on, fouled away. Mesquite actually came into the ballgame in the 5th and then defensively in the 6th. And Amos shifts over in the 6th from 2nd back to 3rd. We're in the 7th, 1 out, 1 on. 4-0. Winnipeg, this one's scheduled for 7. Goldeyes are 2 outs away from winning another series here at home. And Kevin Daltz 0 for 2. He struck out and flown out. Right-handed batter, down 0-2 in the count. Keating is throwing from the bullpen mound. And the pitch is just inside. 1-2. Fans giving it to home plate umpire Joe Stegner a little bit here. One thing, and Rick will tell you when you talk to him in the pregame shows about the umpires, he knows them in and out. He knows strike zones, tendencies, and he says Joe Stegner's strike zone is a little more AA, AAA, a little tighter, 1-2. Way outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kevin Daltz hitting .293 coming into action yesterday. Slightly open stance from the right side, and Salamita will come set. 2-2 pitch. Swung on. That's a bullet. Hit to straightaway center. Back goes Graham. Still going back. Onto the warning track. He reaches. Can't make the catch. Around second, heading for third is going to be Ramirez, and he'll stop there. And Daltz will have a double essentially off the wall in dead central. And now runners at second and third for Stephen King with 1 away here. And on the on-deck circle is the potential tying run, and Rick Forney, I think, is going to bring his closer in, and that will be it for Chris Salamita. Forney to the top of the steps at his dugout, and now he's going to walk out toward the mound, and he'll probably bring his closer in. And Chris Salamita should exit the baseball game to a very appreciative crowd and a response here from the fans at the ballpark. After a fine effort this afternoon, Rick Forney will take the ball from his hand, pat him on the back, and Salamita will get paid off here by the fans, some of which get on their feet. Back in 60 on the call of the bullpen. 2 outs away still are Winnipeg from trying to lock this one down. Salamita's day is done. Patrick Keating's day will begin after these on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes make dreams come true by providing live baseball experiences to charities, nonprofit groups, and inner-city programs. Now, with the Goldeyes Community Zone, even more memories are available to be made. For group tickets, contact the Goldeyes at 982-BASE. These extra seats are only possible through generous donations from the Community Zone partners. So, from the Winnipeg Goldeyes and Community Zone recipients, thank you, Boston Pizza, Polo Park Dental Center, Labatt, Manitoba, Boeing Canada, and Dairy Farmers of Manitoba.
Team's playing great.
Yeah, we're up by 2.
Big deal. I've got a 7,000-point lead.
What?
You haven't heard? I've had a fantastic season at Husky Stations this year. It's free to join, and it's easy. All you have to do is swipe, earn, and redeem to get great My Husky rewards like free gas and car washes.
My Husky Rewards. Visit your local Husky to get a card and start earning today. For more information, visit myhuskyrewards.ca.
I've still got a 6,999-point lead on them.
Well, Patrick Keating will see his first action in a couple of days. In fact, we haven't seen Patrick Keating in this homestand since August the 6th in a win over Sioux City, and he picked up his 14th save. And looking to lock this one down here with the potential tie and run on the on-deck circle. It is indeed a save situation. 4-0, Winnipeg leads it. And Stephen King will be the batter. That's it for Chris Salamita, who's the pitcher of record on a winning side. He leaves with runners at second and third, and Patrick Keating, the right-hander, will look in. And he will come set. King is 0 for 1 in this game with a walk. First pitch. Curve drops in there for a strike. Oh, that was noon to 6. Salamita 6 in the third innings, 4 hits, no runs, responsible for 2. 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, a hit batter. And he can win it. He can't lose it. He gives way to Keating. And the right-hander from Southern Illinois will deliver another curveball. It swung on and fouled into the seats behind that dugout of the Canaries. 0-2. This pitching change for Johnson Waste Management, 4.520909. For Keating, he will look for a save. It could be his 15th. His 31st appearance. He's 4-1 with a 265. And he'll come set. The 0-2 is a fastball that's high, 1-2. 34 hits in 34 innings. 10 earned runs, 3 walks, 27 strikeouts. A homer allowed, and the opposition batting .253 against him. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Stephen King is 2 for 8 in this series. Runners at second and third for the Canaries. 1-2. Is a cold third strike on the outside corner with an 87-mile-an-hour fastball. Big strikeout for Patrick Keating right there. 2 away in the inning. And back to the top of the order, and Nick Van Straten, last chance here for Sioux Falls, down to their final out. And Van Straten is 0 for 3 here in Game 3, and 2 for 12 in the series. Righty. Keating comes set. First pitch is a fastball that's high, ball 1. Van Straten is bounced out to short, lined out, that eventually went for a double play in the third, and then bounced out in the 5th. So he's been up on odd innings. And here he's up for the 4th time, trying to extend the game. 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Keating will look in to get the sign from Louis Salad, who's caught every single inning of this homestand. 1-1. Fastball is just outside. The right-handed swinging Van Straten. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1. Van Straten, 5 homers, 41 driven in. And Keating will come set. And the 2-1 pitch. Fastball swung on, line to the gap in right center. That's going to get down, taken on a hop there by Sadler. 2 runs are going to score, and Sioux Falls will bring the tying run to the plate on a 2-run single, zapped the other way by Nick Van Straten. And he can close the book on Chris Salamita, 6 1/3. 4 hits, 2 runs, both are earned.
The batter is shortstop, number 5, Corey Morales.
And here's Corey Morales. Sioux Falls trying to rally in their last at bat here. First pitch to Morales. Swung on, bounced out toward third. Fielded by Ramon. He throws to second. Caught by Mesquite. Ball game and series goes to Winnipeg as Patrick Keating gets Corey Morales to hit into a fielder's choice. And they get Nick Van Straten at second base, and the Goldeyes will win it here today. So, very important win for the Goldeyes. They have a very good homestand and a solid couple of weeks here at home. The Goldeyes, in their last 17 games at home, 13-4. In their last 20 overall, 13-7. 4 Sioux Falls in the 7th, 2 runs, 1 hit, and they will leave 1. And actually, that was 2 hits as Van Straten had a 2-run single. So 2 runs, 2 hits, and 1 left. The final score is Winnipeg 4, Sioux Falls 2. Totals in the postgame show are next after these on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
From the diamond to the driveway, from weekend warrior to world-class pro, local athletes are choosing Manitoba pork for peak performance. Loaded with lean, high-quality protein and essential vitamins and minerals, pork is a powerhouse of nutrition for serious athletes. For a real competitive edge, choose Manitoba pork, fueling today's athletes. Learn more about pork for peak performance at manitobapork.com.
I'm Larry McIntosh. Did you know that Peak of the Market vegetables are grown in Manitoba? Well, they are. 100% Manitoba grown with no exceptions. Peak of the Market's Manitoba family farms are all located within 100 miles of Winnipeg. Peak of the Market, always local and proud of it.
Very best from Manitoba, and it's Peak of the Market.
It's Ken, and I'm just not going to do a regular commercial here. I'll tell you what Ken would do. Ken would read the whole ad on this here Kenwood two-way radio from Prairie Mobile. It's tough. Watch. See? Kenwood two-way radios will keep your business connected